Good day. My name is Mark Malora. I'm an attorney here in Riverside, California. I have a number of clients in Hesperia that are facing financial difficulties, as we all are here in the Inland Empire. And so they're considering the filing of Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Before you do, I thought it helpful to put together a quick video giving you some quick insight as to some of the differences and distinctions between the two filings so that you have a better idea of what you're facing in filing bankruptcy. Chapter 7 versus Chapter 13, what are the differences? Well, the first difference is the numbers, obviously, but the first difference is what is the time frame between the two. A Chapter 7 bankruptcy can be discharged, or the discharge of your debt by your creditors can take place within 90 to 120 days. Sounds good. A Chapter 13, however, takes 3 to 5 years. Doesn't sound as good. So then you might ask, well, why would somebody choose a Chapter 7 versus a Chapter 13? The reason for that is very simple. In a Chapter 13, you must repay a portion of your debt to your creditors, whereas a Chapter 7, the debt is discharged fully to all your creditors. Now, why would somebody choose that over the other? The answer to that question falls in the amount of income you make. If your income falls above the statutory California median income, then you are relegated to being required to file a Chapter 13 and repaying a portion of that debt to your creditors over the 3 to 5 year period. If your income falls below that California median income with dependents and deductions, then you can, if you choose to, file a Chapter 7 and have your debt discharged fully to your creditors in a 90 to 120 day window. Now, that may or may not work for you. It may depend on this last issue, which I'm going to go over and cover, because a number of my clients come to me considering that and wanting to know the answers to how to do it. And that's a process we call lien stripping. Lien stripping is a process by which, if you have a house and it's encumbered by a first and a second, you strip the second from the home, giving an immediate injection of equity back into the property. And while many of our properties here in the Inland Empire are 50% underwater, removing the second from the home, especially if you have a large second, would give an immediate injection of equity and might even bring your property back up to face value or market value, in which case you won't be underwater anymore and you can ride the market wave as property values increase over time. So how do we know when that's applicable, and how do we do that? Well, lien stripping is a process only available in a Chapter 13. Don't make the mistake that some of my clients made by filing a Chapter 7 and then coming in to see me afterward when I didn't do their original bankruptcy, wanting to inquire about how to lien strip the second from their home. It's unavailable to you in a Chapter 7 and only available in a Chapter 13. Secondarily, we want to make sure that the value of the property falls below the value of the first encumbering the property. If it does, then you can lien strip the second from the home because there's no equity to pay off the second. And if that's the case, then you've got to make the house payments during the 3 to 5 year period, pay off the other creditors of the debt. And once that's done, you can strip the second from your home. Those are some of the considerations to think about when filing bankruptcy, especially in these financial difficulty times. If you have some other questions or concerns you'd like to go over, feel free to call and make an appointment with my office. I'd be happy to speak with you.